I'm Bob Green. Welcome to another Oracle workout. Today I want to talk to you about moving without the ball. I just want you to think about something. Most high school games are 32 minutes long. You're on offense half that time. Most teams play 8 players. So you basically have the team, your team has the ball 16 minutes a game, 8 players. If you play a motion offense, positionless basketball, the way we like to play, you're going to have the ball in your hands for 2 minutes a game. So that's basically 90% of the time you're not going to have the ball. Moving without the ball is a tremendous opportunity for you to improve the outcome of your game, improve yourself as a player. So we're going to talk about 3 different things today, offensive moves off the ball. First is a flare screen off of a down screen, flare cut I should say, off of a down screen. Next is a curl cut off of a down screen. And the final piece is going to be a combination curl cut, flare cut. Workout, this is the fade cut. This is what you're going to use on the baseline to get open on the opposite wing. So what you're going to do is you're going to use change of speed, change of direction, and footwork is critical. Also body positioning is incredibly important. So when I come down, I'm starting on the left wing. I'm going to sprint down and I'm going to stop and set a screen. Sit down, hold your position for a second. Continue on underneath the basket and plant your top foot. Open up to the top of the key, hold for a second, cross step, continue on with your sprint and get your back down as you do this. Now if your defender slides through the screen, that's giving you an open area here because your screener is right here. What you want to do is get your outside foot, a foot past the screen, turn your head to read what your defender is doing. If you see them go over the top, you immediately backpedal quickly, showing your hands. There'll be plenty of space for you created. If your teammate can throw a hard skip pass, this will be an open shot. So in faster terms, what this looks like is this. Fade cut, sprint, set up, plant, open, cross step, foot, fade back. That's the fade cut. The complement to the fade cut is the curl cut. Now you're going to do a curl cut when your defender trails you. Instead of sliding through the screen, they're going to come behind you. That opens you up for a wraparound, open from the top. So again, just as in the fade cut, you sprint down, set your screen, continue on. Your top foot plants, open to the top of the key. Cross step, and now instead of having your outside foot, and your back should be down, instead of having your outside foot at this spot, your inside foot hits this spot. And you wrap around and show your hands. And you're looking for the pass, catch, and finish. So in real time, what it looks like is this. Down, screen, plant, open, cross step, curl, look for the ball, finish. The final move we're going to use is the combination curl cut, fade cut. Now what you have to do is we've set up the court with 2 potential screeners as buckets, and then we have cones here that are simulating your launch point. Okay? The cones are a foot above the block and a foot outside the lane. The cones are a foot diagonally away, headed towards the wing. So very similar to how we did the curl cut before. We're going to come down, we're going to set our screen, hold for a second, continue on, top foot plant, open up, show, get your back down, cross step, get your inside foot past the screener, show your hands. You're not open. You're going to continue on. Get here, again, plant your top foot. Open, show, cross step. We're going to come around, get our outside foot past, fade. Get your pass and shot. In faster terms, this is what it looks like. Finished. Workouts. One thing we mentioned on our curl and fade cuts was basically which foot do you use once you get underneath the baseline. Typically you jam your top foot, your foul line foot, and then open up, and then cross step and continue. You can change that up so that if I'm going to do this, And right now, we're just going to call this a return cut. So what I'm going to do is go underneath, get underneath the basket, but instead of using my top foot, I'm going to use my baseline foot as my plant step. And there's two things that you can do to change direction. So when I come down, I set my screen like I always do, and I continue on. But now what we're going to do is instead of planting my foul line foot, I'm going to plant my baseline foot. Now you can go one of two ways off of this. Open up, then cross step, and come here and either do your curl cut or your fade cut, whichever you like. Or you can jam this baseline foot and turn your foot to the baseline. Now this is dangerous because you should always see the ball. But if I do this, you can either do this, or even give a fake, and the defender is going to be taken off balance. So if you're playing a faster defender, what you're trying to do is take advantage of the fact that you know where you're going and they don't. And in short space, quickness is more important than speed. So I'm going to show that latter one where I turn my back to the basket. And so you're going to come here, set your screen, continue on. Baseline foot, come here, fake, continue on, and go. So we'll do that fast. Come here, set your screen, bang, continue on. Here, bang, fake, come back here, curl cut. That's the return cut off of that. Another fundamental action that you have to be able to master are backdoor cuts. So simply put, you can practice this at great speed, and the more you do this, the more natural it becomes. But they're basically even step and odd step cuts. So if I'm on here, I'm playing guard in a 2-guard set, and the camera is basically where the other guard is. If I want to do a 3-step backdoor cut, what I have to do is start with the foot that I want to plant off of. Eventually I'm going to want to go this way, so I'm going to use the opposite foot as my plant foot. If I'm going to use 3 steps, my first step will be with my right foot, the opposite foot of the direction I want to go in. So you would come here, 1, 2, 3, sell it, and then quickly jam that foot, get your back down, a large escape step, hand out, flatten back, get the ball and finish. So what it looks like is this. If I'm going to do a 3-step backdoor cut, and I'm on this side, going fast, it looks like this. And complementing that, you could do a 2-step backdoor cut. This is where the player is closer to you, and you don't have to take such a long trip over there. But you have to generate speed and make your defender believe that you're coming to the ball. So again, on this side, if I want to go this way, it's 2 steps. I'm going to use the same foot the direction I want to go in. So I want to go in this direction, so my first step will be my left foot. So this is what it'll look like. Hard, 2, jam, come down, go to the basket. With speed, it looks like this. And then come down. Backdoor cuts 2 and 3 steps from the top. You can also do this from the corners. If you have a guard or even a top of the key, where if the ball's at the guard spot or the top of the key, and you want to do a 3-step attack, what you would do, again, I want to go this way towards the basket. So with if I'm going to use an odd number of steps, 3, I'm going to step with the foot in the opposite direction the way I want to go. So I would go left foot, 1, 2, 3, backdoor. With speed, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, backdoor, bang. Okay, now we're going to put those 2 moves together. The backdoor cut and a combination curl fade cut. And all we would do is this. Over as a guard, we want to try to get the ball. We are a dynamic scorer. Your team wants to get you the ball. They're not going to settle until they get the ball. They're going to try to get you off of a backdoor cut. Then they're going to run you off of screens if that's not open. So if we're using a 3-step backdoor cut, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, backdoor. If I don't get it, I'm going to go down to the basket. I'm going to open up. Now I can go this way or this way. It really doesn't matter. But whichever way I go, I'm going to cross step. So in this case, we're going to go this way. I'm here looking at the top. I'm going to take a cross step and I'm going to go curl cut. So I'm here. I need an inside step, I'm coming here. Maybe I can get that. If I can, we finish and I'm done. If not, I'm not done yet. I'm going to continue to go, and now we're going to assume that the defender, who over there trailed, is now going to go slide through. So we're going to come here, we're going to get our outside foot planted, and we're going to backpedal, and we're going to look for this. So in speed, this is what it would look like. 1, 2, 3, bang, come, didn't get it, open up, cross step. Curl, nothing, hesitate, cross step, outside foot, fade. So to summarize, movement without the ball. As your basketball journey continues, you're going to constantly find better and better athletes as you go up the ladder. From grammar school to high school, hopefully to college, you're going to see increasingly better athletes. Your ability to move efficiently, quickly, in short space will allow you to compete against better, faster, longer athletes than you otherwise would be able to do. Please take a lot of time working on these kinds of things. If you do 5 reps going one way, 5 reps going the other way, in each one, it's about 30, it's 30 reps. So you'll see that you'll have a tremendous amount, if you're working hard, a tremendous amount of energy will be displaced on them. You should be exhausted by doing this drill. A lot of times this is better than going running a mile because this is actually basketball motion. So if you work on this, video yourself, check your fluidity, check your explosion, you can improve your game dramatically if you can get this down.